From time to time, the gray microfiber 5-point harness will be soiled during normal use. Most of the times you can just wipe it off with a damp cloth and it'll air dry very well. But from time to time you may want to remove the whole harness system, put it in a mesh bag, put it in the washer, and wash it that way. In order to do that, the bottom part, the pelvic part on both the large and the small, are removed in the exact same fashion. Depending if you have a large or a small model, the top or the trunk section are removed using different steps. Let me show you how the bottom pelvic strap is removed. First, you want to turn around the high-low MPS, tilt it all the way forward. Then, simply, you need to unbolt the pelvic belt here, and then there's a little clip right in the front, right up there, that you just unclip, and the crotch strap comes out, and the whole pelvic belting system comes out, and can be put in the bag and laundered. Next, we're going to remove the trunk support. In order to do that, there's a couple steps that we follow. First, remove the straps, just unbuckle, just like this, and then just remove the back pad. Next, turn the product around and just thread the thoracic straps through the back of the seat. Very easy process to do. Lastly, we're just releasing all the tension on the strap itself. Then, we're going to remove one bolt, or one nut, excuse me, at a time on the back of this. So, we remove one nut. And the reason we do that is so that the seat itself doesn't come misaligned and we can't thread the bolt back through. So all we do is we take the bolt off, we slide the strap right off the back, and then we reattach that bolt and tighten back down. So we want to make sure that we just don't loosen both of them at the same time, that we do left, then right, or right, then left, but always complete one side before beginning on the other. And now I'm going to do it to the other side. We're going to release the bolt, or the nut, excuse me. The little strap comes off the back. We slide the webbing up over that and reattach the back. Reattach the nut to the brace. You put this in a nylon bag in the washer and wash appropriately. After your gray harness has been laundered, it's going to need to be reattached to the high-low MPS seating system. In order to do that, the first thing that you need to do is put it like the way that it would be on the seat, so that the special tomato is on the right-hand side, and we're going to thread this right back through the back of the seat. Just like that. Okay? We're also going to do the same for the other side. There. Now, just like we removed it, we're going to put it back in just the same way. We're only going to remove one nut at a time. We're going to remove one nut, loosen it up, take it off, reattach the strap, and then tighten it down and do the same with the other side. So in order to do that, we're going to take this one off. And then what we're going to do is the strap that we have to attach this loop to, we pull that off of the bolt, but this strap that goes through the chair must go on first. That gets underneath the metal strap first. Then we put the metal strap on over top and then reattach the metal strap just like we did before in that order. So the strap to the harness goes underneath the metal strap first, then the gray loop goes through the metal strap, and then we reattach the nut. Okay? So we'll do that here. We'll tighten this down, and then we'll do the exact same process on the other side. We're going to loosen the nut. We've already threaded it through. And as you can see, this might give you an understanding that if we don't do that, then the metal strap, or the webbing comes over top of the metal strap. And that's something that we don't want. So we want to take this off, pull up the web strap, or pull up the metal strap, put the chest strap underneath, and then through the loop comes that, and then it just comes right back together again. Oops. We can turn this around. And as you see, everything lines up perfectly. There's our special tomato on the right-hand side. We clip him together. Clip these guys back to that. Oops. And take up the slack. And the chest strap has been reattached. To remove the small chest harness on the small high-low MPS, first what we do is we unclip the top part of the chest harness from the pelvic strap. Next, we remove the back cushion. Then what we're going to do is we're going to thread each one of these through the back of the seat. Next, what we'll do is follow this procedure. This procedure must be followed in order. You always remove one side, remove the strap, reattach that side, and then remove the other side, remove that strap, and then reattach. This helps keep the MPS high-low from becoming misaligned so that you can reattach and not cross-thread the screws. So we'll start with the right-hand side. Just loosen that up. Okay. Whoops. It's a long screw. Sorry, lost it. There is a spacer you're going to need to catch. Sorry about that. Now, there's a metal strap here. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the buckle and this little silver webbed loop we're going to take off. And we're going to get that out of the way. We're going to put our spacer back over the hole and then reattach this side so that everything does not come out of alignment. Next, we're going to repeat the same process, only on the left-hand side. So we're removing the screw or the bolt from the seat back. Next, we're going to catch the spacer this time. Ta-da! And we're going to remove the metal or the web strap. Next, I'm going to reattach the left-hand side, and we're going to place this in a nylon wash bag and put it in the washer. Now that your MPS high-low seating system chest harness has been laundered, taken out of the washing machine and then air dried or line dried, we're ready to reattach back onto the small high-low seating system. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that the special tomato guy is on the right-hand side. Remember, the child's right. So what we're going to do is we're going to thread these right back through just the way we took them out. Very simply, run those through like that, and then the same for the other side. Then, in reverse order, or either left or right, we'll choose left this time, we're going to remove just one side. Remember, we have that spacer in there, so we got to make sure we catch that guy again. Okay, so we have the spacer out. Now, what we want to do is, this is very important. This metal strap, you see these are the chest straps that go around the outside. It's very important that they get threaded underneath the metal strap first. Okay? They go under first, and then you put the mounting loop right here, the little web strap right on top. Okay? Then we go ahead and we reattach. We go ahead and reattach the back firmly. There we go. And that's attached properly so that the child, when they move up and down, does have that room to move underneath that strap. We're going to repeat the same process on the right side. I'm going to remove the nut or the bolt. Catch the washer, or the spacer, and then we are going to thread the chest strap underneath the metal strap and then reattach the loop, the gray loop, over top of that metal strap. Here we go. Just like that. So everything moves nice and freely. Now we're just going to simply reattach the right side. Spin the chair back around. So now we know that the special tomato is on the right-hand side. We'll connect the chest strap together right here. Connect it to the seat strap on both sides. We'll we'll reattach our back. And then we're back in business. The only thing we need to do now is pull up the pelvic strap from underneath the seat.